Welcome back to more Pokemon White. So last time we made it through Route 4 after being the Castelia gym, and yeah, we caught up Sandal as well, which is really cool as well. Alright. So yeah, we're back in Castelia because there's actually some new items to buy. I don't know if I made it clear though. Yeah, this clerk has Heal, Net, and Nestles. Nestles are still pretty good because they can help you catch Pokemon under level 30. And then over here we have actually some new items, I believe. So you've got Pokeball, Great Ball, you now buy High Potions for Revives. And still got these. We can buy Escape Rope Snap. Also we have Super Repels. Cost efficient repels. So I think I'm gonna buy 30 of these. So there you go. They're the best repels for price because max repels come later, but they actually don't give you as much repel effect per step, I guess, because it's just that super repels, because they're cheaper and still give you 200 stats, so they prove more cost efficient. Anyway, now we've done that, I'm gonna make my way back to Desert Resort because we need to start working on that, so we can talk about the new Pokemon. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Anyway, back in the Desert Resort, so what are you gonna say? I can clear out to the Desert Resort to train, but there's so many ground type Pokemon and I'm already in Tethers. So we're gonna use repels, although one interesting thing is that Sandal has Intimidate for their abilities, so that means that random encounters appear less often, I believe. But anyway, we got a trainer to fight, so I'm gonna use repels to make getting through here a little bit easier. Having traveled the world, I realized we could communicate crowd Pokemon. One thing I didn't mention is backpackers generally don't carry that many Pokemon. Most of the ones you'll find in these early areas only have one, so so that's interesting. But anyway, let's talk about some new Pokemon. So all of them are 10% encounters in Desert Resort, and all of them can be found in this area. So anyway, we're going to start with Miraculous, the Pokemon that people remember because it's very forgettable. The grass type Pokemon, it has two interesting abilities though. Water Absorb and Chlorophyll. Water Absorb getting its water immunity, and also getting at that water immunity. Chlorophyll make it good in the sun, even though you catch it in the desert. So that message came through loud and clear. I'm gonna go heal as well. Might as well. Let's do that. Alright, so those are its abilities. And then they Storm Train, which is like Water Absorb, but it gives you a special attack boost, but it also draws in more types as well. So that's pretty cool. But I like Water Absorb more. It's just that having a water immunity is very nice. Oh, that moment. That's when we use Pokemon. By the way, is a Psychic. He uses Psychic types, obviously. He better with that name. So anyway. He also likes to use Ghost types sometimes too, but this is perfect because this is going to get Sandal very close to its evolution, so So anyway, back to talking about Miraculous. So again, I think Water Assault's better just because I feel like it sees more general use. It means that you can always guarantee that you can get in Miraculous and Water type. I mean, they can use that coverage move, but if you do predict the Water type move, then it's nice. It also means immunity to like Scald and stuff, which is also quite nice. Anyway, let's go on to moves. It also doesn't evolve though, it's just, this. So, I believe in this starting area, you can expect, hey, we got 29 now. Oh, it's over already? Because that means we're evolving. That's awesome. This is something I wanted to happen before the next gym, and it's already happening, so that's good. You can definitely take advantage of that. Now you have a Krokorok. So there you go. I believe that's when also Ash caught his Krokorok too. It was as a Krokorok. Because it was like a character before then, just chilling and stuff. But now, and then he caught as a Krokorok, which is really cool. Anyway. Level 29, so only one level behind Yokozuna now, so that's cool. And much better stats now. Krokorok is a very nice improvement, as you see there, so this is going to be a very fun Pokemon to use. And like I said, I was actually surprised that I evolved the Crocodile as well when I was playing this early on in my life, so Anyway, you can expect like Mega Train and Needle Harm as offensive moves. It doesn't really get much else, I guess. Synthesis, which is good in the sun, and Pin Missile, which is kind of like Bug type move. So not amazing moves to start with. What do you guys say? Scorching Desert, Passion for Adventure, and a Heated Battle. Good thing is, though, it does get Giga Drain at 26, which is not far from here, so that's good. And now that gets Acupressure, which randomly boosts the stats sharply, and that includes evasion and accuracy as well. So yeah, that's interesting. Then after that, there's Ingrain, Hell Dance, which unfortunately is not a great user of when compared to Livigant because it doesn't run tempo. Sucker Punch is interesting. It does have an aura attack stat, so it gives a little bit of priority. Sunny Day and Solar Beam, nice that learns both of them via level. It's just that 45 and 50 is when it learns that, so you're basically being like Kimba. Then finally Cotton Guard to raise that defense drastically by 3 stages. And RP. With Storm Drain, it can be used in double bars, I guess. Speed is crucial tree of burn. Anyway, in terms of TMs, it doesn't get much. Like, its only coverages are Aerial Ace and Poison Jump, so yeah. Whereas Hot or Cold, there's no problem with Yap Action. So yeah, kind of like Lilica again, it kind of suffers from the fact that it's only really got grass type moves. I'll show you the harshness of this improved battle. And from when compared to Lilica is that its stats on is good and it can't set up as easily. Because yeah, lacks Quiver it doesn't have Sleep Powder, it doesn't get Leech Seed normally, so yeah. Speaking of which, let's look at those egg moves. So yeah, that's how really good Leech Seed instead. And I think it's not bad because its egg fruit means that you can use like Lilican, I think. Actually no, you can't do that because Lilican is a Ronchin though. I think you can use Connie though. So yeah. I know there's another Pokemon that also gets Leech Seed with breathing. I think you use Connie for that as well. But anyway. As a Blissful, that Darumaka without the Sandstone. That's pretty funny. We'll use Dick for once, because it's actually good here. I mean, yeah, I could use it against the Darumaka. I really should have. That's okay. But anyway, have a look at one shot with the Crunch, I think is the reason. But anyway. So, Egg moves. Leech is never the best, but it also gets Spike, Seed Bomb, and Wood Hammer. There's a hot mouth try. So that's interesting. Be careful of burns. So he's giving us Raw Berries, so that's nice of him. If a Pokemon gets a burn, it also weakens physical attacks. This looks quite well. Yeah, burn is very strong. We might actually make use of it in this playthrough, I guess we'll see. I mean, we do have a fire type, so yeah. Rock Tomb though. So I don't like Rock Tomb that much, but it is a rock type coverage, so I'm gonna take it. It's 50 power, 80 accuracy, but it does lower the speed of connect, so yeah. And Yokozuna, but I might toss up on it. I might not go for it yet, is what I meant by that. But anyway, I'm gonna go with Mud Slap. We'll keep Embargo because why not? Anyway. So like I said, Sleep Bomb, Wood Hammer, Spikes, those are some interesting moves. It also gets like bounce, so yeah. Anyway, let's talk about stats. Again, I don't think it's as good as Lilican, and yeah, that seems like its main competition considering the similarities. Yeah, if we go back into the sand, we can use Repel. Anyway. So yeah, like 106 attack, social attack I mean. Not bad, it also has 86 attack, but then its other stats are kind of bad, to be honest. It only has, I guess I can use my regular repels too. That's not bad, yeah. Yeah, it has 75 HP, and then yeah, the rest stats in the 60, 67 defenses, and 60 speed. So yeah, it's very, it's like alright now, especially once it gets Giga Drain. Then it's like decent, I guess. But then yeah, the problem is that long term there's just better options. So yeah. Not a Pokemon that is, you know, great. I kind of like it just because, again, it's very forgettable, and that kind of makes it a bit charming. But yeah, not what I call a very good Pokemon, though. You can't get that, even though I'm pretty sure it's actually something really good. Relic Castle doesn't count this, we'll talk about that later. Because we're going to be going into the other interest of Relic Castle. I like the music of Relic Castle, by the way, really cool sounding. Anyway, yeah, I don't really have much else to say again. Rakdos just kind of a generic grass type with Aurora Missile. That's really it. It does send some decent moves, but again, that's really it. Like, if you want a grass type Pokemon that only does grass type moves, you got Lilican right there. And we're about to get the Sunstone too, so yeah. And then there's other grass types that do more than just use grass type moves as well, so yeah. Again, not the biggest fan. Anyway, it's fun. You use my repel if that happens. So yeah, I'm kind of exploring the outskirts and then I'm going back into the middle, I think. That's going to be fun. But anyway, next encounter is level Bug Rock type Pokemon. So I actually gets a special defense boost in the sand, so that's cool. Sturdy and Shell Armor its abilities, and I definitely recommend Sturdy. You're the first person to come clear out here to talk to me. I'm so moved, so I'll give you this. Soft Sand. Boost the power ground type moves. We'll consider that for Crop Rock. We'll hold this Soft Sand, the power of its ground type moves goes on. So there you go. I think you can even find the Black Blasters in here too. So yeah, Crop Rock's getting all of its boost, I guess. Being with my Pokemon makes me happy even when I'm in a bad situation. And also at level now, so Devil Bug Rock type Pokemon. Again, I like Sturdy more because yeah, being able to guarantee live and attack is really nice with its place. Shell Armor can also be nice too, but yeah, it negates critical hits, which means your strategies are a little bit more reliable. But yeah, generally speaking though, yeah, Sturdy has more use. And its enemy is Weak Arm, which is not bad either, but it wants to set up with a certain move, let's just say, and Weak Armor might make that difficult, but maybe more rewarding. So that's interesting. First, the Sleep, but it's going to die to the Sunstorm, so yeah. So that's funny, but anyway. And yeah, he's also using Crunch, but that's not going to do anything, so there we go. Lowers defense, but that is a secondary effect. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, again, Bug Rock type Pokemon. It evolves at level 34, which is a little late, but it's not too bad, to be honest. Anyway. In terms of moves, it starts off decent. You can remember Rock Blast, I think. It doesn't seem to start with the move. Yeah, so it's fun that you're Pokemon both so energetic. Because yeah, like you catch her around level 20, so yeah, your Rock type move is actually gonna be Smackdown, but it also has like Feint Attack and actually Rock Polish, which is not bad. Again, it's also a boosting move. It gives you +2 speed, which is not bad. You could try setting that up with your Sturdy if you want. So there we go. Alright, now let's start looking at the middle, because we did see some trainers. And here it is, the Black Blasters, boost the power, Dark type moves. So if I want to pound my Crunch, there you go. Alright, let's keep using Repels. We're out of... actually, no, we're not out. It's still in effect, good. So anyway, what does it get afterwards? Bug Bite is good at level 23, and then it gets Stealth Rock 1 level after that. Stealth Rock is actually really good coming up, to be honest. Because, yeah, does more damage. It's an entry hazard, it does more damage to Pokemon weak to Rock. We actually may find some Rock weak Pokemon coming up, and they're very annoying, so chopping off some of their HP could be very nice. I'm a Psychic, so just one look at you tells you that you're a trainer. So anyway, after that gets to the Great Rock slide, it gets Slash, and then it evolves into Crustle. I think the only problem with the level is that, yeah, it doesn't start the strongest, but yeah, if you do want a level this early though, it's your only option. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Crustle doesn't become available until quite a bit later. As a random power. Anyway, Crustle, it remembers Shell Smash. Well, let's talk about this move. So, Shell Smash. It's probably the best boosting move in this entire game. I'm a Psychic, so I can tell the battle is over. What it does, you cut your defense, the special defense, by 1 stage, but then you boost your speed and special attack and attack. Which I will not want to make a great discovery. Yeah, boost your attack, special attack, and speed by 2 stages. Yeah, it's a very good move. And it's basically what Crustle kind of relies on. It also learns to move at level 43 as well, if you don't want to learn hard spell. So anyway, here's a Miraculous. But yeah, it gets X's at 38 as well, so keep that in mind. Alright, so yeah, the game plan with Crustle. You set up a Shell Smash and then hope you go to town. And yeah, we'll look at stats a little bit too, while we're at it. So again, it's kind of good at setting up the Shell Smash. Again, you've got Sturdy, but also you've got a pretty good 95 attack, and 45 speed isn't the greatest, but with a speed boosting nature potentially, you might actually outspeed a lot. Well, I may have discovered something good about you. The thing is that, yeah, it's double your speed, so yeah, something like a Jolly Nature would put in a lot of work. Because yeah, you're doubling the effect of that too, so you may actually outspeed more than you think. Again, 45 isn't the most amazing, because again, the very fast Pokemon though, and potentially high level Pokemon, they'll get the jump on it, so yeah. The good thing though is we do get another Shell Smash Pokemon, but the thing Crustle has over it is a few extra points of speed, so yeah. So then it's less likely for its sweep to get interrupted, so that's nice at least. But yeah, we're already talking about the stats, that's kind of weird, but yeah. But again, 95 attack, that hurts really badly with Shell Smash. 125 defense helps set up, and the same price such defense isn't terrible. And yeah, 70 HP, 65 social attack, so not terrible stuff. Alright, I want to double check Crocross level. Level 30. They're good against the Psychic, so I'll use against them. Because yeah, Big Knight kind of struggles, or Yokozuna should be saying. The abilities I poke, I'll show them to you. Anyway, let's go back to move pools. So yeah, it also gets Flail, which could be fun with Steady, but I don't like it as much as just using Shell Smash. And finally, the rare Rock Wrecker, which is basically Giga Impact for Rock types. Then for TMs, it actually gets Home Pause if you don't want to boost with Shell Smash, but why? It's good for Shell Smash. It gets Earthquake, which is very good, because with Rock type coverage and Bud type coverage, you actually cover quite a bit. So yeah, I recommend going for that. Then yeah, if you don't like Rock type for some reason, you can go with Stone Edge as well. It also gets Shadow Claw and Poison Jab, or other type coverage options, even Air Release too. Here's a Muda. And yeah, that's really all there is to say. It also lends a decent amount of HM moves, Rock Smash, Cut, and Strength. So yeah, I may catch one just because of that, because we are about to get Strength. So yeah, that might be useful. I could not make really good ability Mummy. We'll talk about Mummy in a bit, because yeah, it's tied to Yarmas, which can actually be found in Relic Castle. So yeah. Now it's, again, what I would do is yeah, go for Shell Smash, have X as a Rock Sign Earthquake. And then before Earthquake, I guess Bulldoze. Yeah, I guess Bulldoze good. So yeah, that's what I would go with if I was using Crustle. And yeah, with its pretty good stats too, yeah, you got a pretty decent Shell Smash sweeper. But again, I'll talk more about Shell Smash later, because yeah, my brother, yeah, because of how strong the boost move is, it does think that yeah, if you're using it, you're basically making the game very easy on you. But yeah, we'll go over that later. Although it is what makes a lot of Pokemon unique, I guess. But anyway, in terms of Egg moves, these are more defensive options like Spikes and Counter, and Curse and stuff, and even Block. So yeah, interesting move set, but again, nothing that, you know... again, you could use them, but yeah, again, it has Shell Smash, and Shell Smash is already very good, so yeah. I'm just checking to see if we fall all the trains. This place is a little big, so yeah, that's kind of why I got the repels. And yeah, I think we're good, actually. I think there might only be one trainer left, but I guess we'll see. Man, let's go on to the next Pokemon, and the last one this area, Sigilif. Sigilif is very interesting, so I can't wait to talk about it. When I get its info, obviously. So, Sigilif. Psychic Flying type Pokemon. Now, one annoying thing about Sigilif is the fact that, yeah, you kind of want a certain ability on it. And that ability is Magic Guard. The problem is that it also has Wonder Skin as an ability. So yeah, you're kind of like, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like, yeah, when you're trying to catch one, yeah, it can be a bit annoying. The good thing though is it is found in the desert, so that means that yeah, if there is, you'll know it has Magic Guard after one turn because of, yeah, it won't take the Sandstorm damage, which is nice. Alright, I think you're left. Oh, I see a sand. I don't go goals here. Oh, I've come here all the way from the home region. Nice reference to, I believe, Route 111. Here's a trainer. Countless beings have used these ruins. It's fun to imagine them. How are you feeling? Alright, so yeah, back to Sigilif again. You want that Magic Guard. Well, this Magic Guard dude, it protects it from all passive damage. So, yeah, that's very good. There's a lot of ways you can abuse this, and in fact, Sigilif has some fun, unique ways it can do it on its own as well. So yeah, we'll talk about those in a bit. Its other ability is Wonder Skin, a very rare ability, but the problem is that, yeah, Magic Guard kind of beats what it's trying to do, I guess. What it does is it makes moves that only affect status conditions half as accurate, which is cool. That means that Thunder Wave is now only 50% accurate, which is good. That's really all it does, because if you have Magic Guard, you don't worry about poison or burn. So yeah, it's like, yeah. In fact, you want to be poisoned or burn when you have Magic Guard, because that makes you be the status. I'm being very upset before I could even win. So yeah. Again, Magic Guard just seems the way to go. But its last hidden ability is an interesting one, because it is an attacker, and that is Tinted Lens. Meaning that it's not very effective boost, do more damage. So it's normally walled by Steel-type Pokemon with its stabs, but now, with Tinted Lens though, they need to be a bit more afraid. So yeah. So the good thing at Sigilif, it starts off strong. In only one level up its core, it has both Psybeam and Air Cutter in its arsenal. And I believe you pull the trainer, so that's good. So yeah, Croc is almost level 31, so yeah, we'll keep using them for a little bit longer. And we'll also heal. So yeah, it has Siberian Air Cutter, very strong stab boost at this point, with a Pokemon that's already fully evolved as well. So yeah, that's great. And its other moves aren't bad either. It gets Reflected Light Screen. It starts with Whirlwind, which is very annoying. We also have these. Here's the Statue of Pokemon. We can't do anything about them. We need a certain item. But yeah, it starts with Whirlwind, which is kind of hard to catch. It also has Tailwind, which is pretty cool too. There's Wild Pokemon here as well. And yeah, that'll be the last of new Pokemon, because there's one new Pokemon in here as well. Anyway, Reflected Light Screen are also there, which is cool. It gets Synchronized, but because it has a dual type, it's slightly better than normal. But still don't use it. It's only 70 power in this game, and I don't really know why, considering it's only hits Psychic and Flying types, so yeah. Anyway, it gets Mirror Move at 34, it gets Gravity at 38, a very rare move, but a pretty cool one. The two things to learn about Quicksand. If you try to walk through the middle, you'll fall. If you try to run through it, you'll fall. This is something that stumped me a lot when I was young. I didn't know you could walk and not sink in, so yeah. My Psychic type Pokemon just started making noises. Is that because we're in the ruins, or is it because of you? Anyway, Gravity is interesting, although it's not that ground sigil because it makes it vulnerable to ground type moves now, so yeah. By the way, here's one. Good thing I Crockrop, because yeah, these things are scary at this point. Air Slash at 41, Psychic at 44, then yeah, it gets Positive Power at 48, and Sky Attack at 51. Although it's not a good physical attackers, so yeah, you're mainly using Air Slash and Psychic in that lower lot before. Its support options are good, but Reflected Light Screen 9 of their level up is quite nice. Even Tailwind too, so strong, who are you? The fun part about Sigil though is its TM list. It's very flexible. It gets Ice Beam, although we don't have access to that yet. It gets Solar Beam, it gets Shadow Ball, it gets Energy Ball, it gets Charge Beam, it gets Thunder Wave, and it gets Flash Cannon. So yeah, a lot of good type coverage there, if you want to, you know, use that. Alongside Psychic and Air Slash, it's not too bad. One thing I don't really like is, again, it's a special attacking flying type. Just being here fills with magical power. So that means Fly is a wasted move slot. But then again, the thing about Fly is, when is it not a wasted move slot? Unless you're unpleasant, I guess, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's got a pretty deep move pool. It gets better in the next game, Black and White too, but yeah, in this game though, it's still pretty decent. And yeah, I kinda still want to use Croc Rock. These Psychics really don't like it, so yeah. Anyway, we'll look at Echoes. So yeah, this is where some of the weird stuff happens, so yeah. Remember I said it could take advantage of status? Well, it has an interesting Echo in Psycho Shift, where it gives its status problem to the target. So the idea is you give it a Flame or Toxic Orb, mainly a Flame Orb because Burn lowers the attack, like that person was saying earlier. So what you do is you give it a Flame Orb, it gets Burn, then you Psycho Shift the Burn onto your opponent, but you'll still get burnt because of the Flame Orb, so your status immune, you seem to be full of magical power too. Your status immune, you also don't take other forms of residual damage, and yeah, you can basically give burns to your target, which is very, very nice. It also gets the very powerful Stored Power, doing more damage based on its boost. It actually uses this with Psycho Shift and Cosmic Power. Then it also gets Ancient Power, it gets Roost, and it gets Skill Swap. Skill Swap is interesting for Magic God, because it can give that to its ally, I guess. And finally the stats, which are very good. 103 special attack, 97 speed, good 80 defenses, and 72 HP, and it's very bad at physical attack and mitigate. So yeah, I'm using a Sigilyph in the Black playthrough. It's a very fun Pokemon. Good type coverage, strong psychic attacker, a very good ability. But it's a little hard to catch at this point because yeah, it's avoided by catch rate, this is the only area it appears in. But yeah, very cool Pokemon, and you know, probably one of the best flying type options. Because even though you're wasting a boost on Fly, if you want to use Fly, you can always not do that if you want. It'll be a little bit less convenient for you, but yeah, you could do it if you want. Then yeah, it's got some pretty good psychic and flying options, and then yeah, your third move is pretty flexible too, depending on what you want to hit. And with TMs being reusable, you can even mix and match it to make it better against certain counters too. So that's also very nice too. Something I learned in a Black White 2 playthrough. But anyway, let's talk to you, and then we'll talk about the last Pokemon, which is Yamask. But anyway, I've been carrying 2 Pokemon Pulses, but they're just so heavy. Will you take one of them off my hands? Alright, so what we got here? We got the Cover Fossil and the Plume Fossil. So, the Cover Fossil gets a water rock type Pokemon, and the Plume Fossil gets a rock flying type. I want the rock flying type, so let's get the Plume Fossil. Oh, you like the Plume Fossil? It's the fossil of a bird Pokemon lived in the Asian forest, but they say it can fly. So yeah, let's go. But what we do with it, we need to bring it to Nakreen, and then they'll revive it into a Pokemon. And that's another Pokemon to talk about at some point. Anyway, Elixir. Alright, now we've done that, let's talk about Yamask. So Yamask is a ghost type Pokemon. First one we're finding. And yeah, here's a revive. So Yamask. It's interesting because it's the only Pokemon that has the ability Mummy. Mummy doesn't do anything, but if the opponent touches a Pokemon Mummy, they also get Mummy. So the idea is that you can use Mummy to get rid of an opponent's good ability if they touch you guys. They can avoid that by using an indirect move though, so just keep that in mind. It's pretty nice to be honest sometimes, although at the same time though, your opponent can take advantage of it, let's just say. But anyway, it takes a while to evolve though, and it's a pretty passive Pokemon before then. It's level 34 until you get Kofabrigas, so yeah. Anyway, its style moves aren't bad though. It can get Hex and Will-O-Wisp to start with, so it can neuter physical attackers while doing extra damage to them. But yeah, if you're worried about it not doing enough damage, you can also try using a Nightshade too. But yeah, Hex Will-O-Wisp might not be too bad. It also gets Ominous Wind, it gets Curse, and it gets the Weird Power and Guard Split, which are mainly used in double battles to help allies out, and also weaken attackers in the case of Power Split. But yeah, it's mainly good on a Pokemon like Shuckle, where yeah, it has very lopsided stats. Anyway, after that, yeah, it's gonna evolve into Kofabrigas. This is a Pokemon I saw pretty early on as well. And I actually didn't know that Yamask evolved into it until I played these games, because yeah, I didn't catch that when I was watching the anime episode where it appeared in. Anyway, it gets Scary Face when it evolves. Anyway, we also got some rhymes. Shadow Ball at 39, that's its main stab, because that lets it go level up. And then it gets Grudge. When it gets knocked out, it loses all the PP. The target loses all the PP limit they used to knock out. Mimic at 51. This dude, a traveling backpacker meets a traveling trainer. And find Destiny Bond at 57, so I can knock out an enemy that kills it. So that's cool. TM-wise, it's pretty basic. You're talking Calm Mind, Psychic, Energy Ball, and Grass Knot. Also Trick Room, but Trick Room is in the post game, so yeah. But it is one of the better Trick Room uses in this game, so yeah. Sample Egg moves, it gets Disable and Nasty Plot, which are interesting. So is Nightmare, I guess, even though I can't put things to sleep, so yeah. I may have been trying to be just kidding. But yeah, Nasty Plot is pretty scary with the Trick Move set, so yeah, there is that. Eel Block is also interesting there too. And then finally we'll talk about the stats. So yeah, Kofabrigas, definitely a physical wall, 145 defense, and even a good 105 social defense. It's just that its HP is a little low at 58. Then yeah, it's got some decent special attacking prowess at 95. It can't really use physical attacks, so it's very slow. 50 attack and then play speed. So yeah, very cool ghost type. Not my favorite ghost type, because again, it starts off kind of weak as a Yamask. But yeah, once you do get to Kofabrigas though, it's a very good physical wall. And yeah, a lot of Pokemon don't want to fight this thing. Especially if, you know, they're a flying type, for example, they can't use their strong stab against you, so yeah. Yeah, Kofabrigas is a very fun Pokemon, not gonna lie. And yeah, that Trick Room moveset too is quite nice too. Just that, yeah, I don't like its lack of coverage, I guess. It makes it kinda not as fun as a tank, I guess. But yeah, you can still go with like Shadow Ball, Psychic, Hex, and Will-O-Wisp as well, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, we're here, and Juniper's here. Kept waiting a long time. Hello, Theo. Come here. Elisa called and was asking me all about legend type Pokemon, and I thought about you guys. That's why I want to see you. Ta-da! Freebies for you. Here, Sharon. You too, Theo. Ultra Balls. Very nice. If you see a Pokemon that you want to have join you, be sure to use a good type of Pokeball, because this could be the first and last time you see that Pokemon. She's not lying. I know it might seem strange for me to say this, since I'm the one who asked you to Pokedex, but please, remember to enjoy your journey. Of course, I'm not saying you can just neglect the Pokedex, but you know that? Now, please excuse me, I have to go meet Bianca. It seems the professor gives the Pokedex as a reason to send us on a journey. At least that's what my mom told me. They wanted us to go out and see the world. So my mom, Bianca's mom, and your mom made a request for us to. Yeah, what should we do now? I think I'd like to show the professor my thanks by going to Route 4 and catch some programming at court. Alright then. Yeah, this also feels like kind of a coming of age story sort of thing, eh? Look at the electric bulletin board to see what's happening in Boss City. And Boss is next, by the way. You come from Route 4, and Boss City is ahead. Next, if you come from the Boss City, Route 4 is ahead. So yeah. Anyway, we talked out all the new Pokemon, so that's good. We're in Nimbasa. The music is a bop. Problem is that, Team Plasma, so. Like usual, I guess. Grants, we know we run the daycare. How do we know? Because of Team Plasma. We are taking away Pokemon, we're taking Pokemon away from people. Does he work at the daycare? We think he must have a lot of Pokemon. Hand him over. What kind of nonsense is this? Oh, strong looking trap, please help me. You're gonna get in that way, we'll take your Pokemon too. Alright, let's get this over with, I guess. Alright, Team Plasma Grunt, Watchog. So, I'll use some nice Rock Sash on it. It's level 18, so yeah, we definitely need another team member because, yeah, having low level Astros like this, yeah, not great. I mean, it's still getting a lot of experience to be honest. He has a Trubbish too, so I guess he is very trash. But anyway, dang it, I kinda like Trubbish to be honest. I guess we'll talk about it more later. But anyway, down that goes, and yeah, that's it. We defeat these two, and we're gonna get Heat Crash. This is, we don't actually know its power, but the user slams the target with its flame-covered body. The more the user outweighs the target, the greater the damage. I'll get rid of that spell. I think we're gonna maybe get Rock 2 now as well and start roll out. Plasma, wow! This is a downhill boss, I think we better run! Let's hide out at the music park. Thank you so much. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. It's a brand new bike. I've always planned on riding around in Lost City, but I never end up riding it. We get our bike. Awesome. I have a daycare on Route 3. If you have any Pokemon you want me to raise, please drop them. I just came into the sightsee, but I got in a lot of trouble. I think now you might be able to breed. I can't remember if it was available then or not. Anyway, Bianca said too. Hey, Theo, yoo-hoo! The press told me Nimbasa City has a lot of things to see and do. The music park, big stadium, small court, and the battle subway. I'm gonna go see the Pokemon musical. See you later. Alright. So there's two main things I want to do in Nimbasa. We're only here for a little bit, but I think next time we'll go explore it. That's not the house. That house might have something in it, but I guess we'll see. This is the house. Yo, experience feeling like a powerful man. HM full of strength. Because yeah, we can actually use this coming up. Pokemon that can use strength can push a rock even when it's not climbing. If you want to push some rocks around, go to Route 16. Have fun. Alright, let me check something about strength. I'm gonna see if Simisage can learn it. Or even Pansage, I guess. Because that'll be convenient. Then I don't need to go like catch a level or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, Pansage can't learn it. What about Simisage? Again, this is just convenient. Because yeah, we can't really catch anything that has good cut and strength, I think. And the answer is, yeah, can't get strength. So we don't need to worry about evolving it. So I wonder what I do about strength now, because I don't know if we have anything that can learn it. Maybe Lilliput? Lilliput when you evolve first. Because I kind of don't want to teach it. You know, it's actually not bad at this point. It is 80 pound more technically, so yeah. Yeah, they can't learn it. Only my team members can, so yeah, that's a bit annoying. Maybe I'll worry about that in the next spot. I'll go catch a bubble or something like that. But anyway, I think the other thing is in one of these houses. Let me see if I can find it. Is it you? I compare the glow of Nimbasa to something to be the sun. Yes, the sun inspires me to give you this. Sunstone. This is the other thing I wanted. Sunstones are stones to make certain Pokemon evolve. I get to Repel as a present. So yeah, I want to show that because yeah, once you get Giga Train, I think that's the time to evolve. I think both of them, to be honest. Lilligant and Whimsicott. Because yeah, they both evolve as Sunstones, so yeah. Anyway, another thing about Nimbasa 2 is the second clerk actually has something different for us. So yeah, let's have a look. And then yeah, afterwards, yeah, let's think about what to do next. Use a technical machine shop. Problem is that with technical machines being infinite use, they're expensive now. But we have Frustration and Return. This does more damage if the Pokemon likes you, this does more damage if the Pokemon hates you. Return is very good, it's 102 pound more type move when maxed out, so yeah. Frustration's very hard to use because it's very easy to make happiness. We got, well, one of my favorite moves, Thunder Wave. I'm just an accurate paralysis move. Kinda like use it against, kinda like to use it in hopeless situations, but also against legendary Pokemon. I actually might not use Thunder Wave that much in this game, you'll see why later. Again, it being a reusable TM means that, yeah, if I want to catch something, I just teach the Pokemon Thunder Wave and then, yeah. Jarable's interesting. The slower you are, the greater the damage. You can go up to, like, a lot of damage, and yeah, there's a certain Steel-type Pokemon that learns this, and it's very slow. So it might actually do a lot of damage. The only problem is only 5 PP. And finally, Light Screen, Safeguard, and Reflect. Light Screen hards damage to special attacks, Reflect hards damage to physical attacks, Reply turns, and Safeguard protects against status. I'll definitely consider some of those moves in a bit. But first, let's I want to backtrack, but yeah, before I do backtrack, let's get the bike register. So I can show it off a little bit. So there you go. Very nice and fast now. And this is going to help us get through, get all the way back. I'm going to go to Nectarine, and I think that's where we're going to end this part. So yeah. So I guess I'm going to be there for a little while. Or I'm going to cut when we arrive at Nectarine. Alright, back in Nectarine now. So let's talk to you. I'm researching Pokemon fossils here. You have a fossil, don't you? Should I turn it back to Pokemon? Yeah. Alright, I'll turn the plume fossil back to Pokemon. Also gave me turned back into a Pokemon. This is Archon, I think. Archon or Archon, can't remember. Please take good care of it. Archon, huh? So yeah. Let's talk about Archon a little bit. So yeah, I actually got the other fossil in my other playthrough too, so yeah. Anyway, first off though, I need to check Archon. Level 25 to start with. That's mild nature, that's interesting. It can special tap, but I guess we'll see what other natures I can get. I did save before this because, yeah, Archon is our third team member. Because, well, you'll find out in a little bit when I talk about it anyway. I'll see what other natures I can get. Mild is technically not that bad, but yeah, I kind of want to see what else I can get. So I guess I'll reset now. Alright, I think we'll go with this one. I got a naughty nature, so yeah. It took me a little while. Again, I could have went with the mild one, to be honest, but yeah. I do prefer physical attacking Archon, so yeah. Anyway, let's talk about it and why we're going to be using Archon. Do I want the XP share? Maybe not, because Archon's decent at attacking, so yeah. I'll give it the Eviolite, I guess, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, Archon. This is a strange Pokemon, because, yeah, the thing that's strange about it is, yeah, it actually has some really good stats, to be honest. It is a rock flying type too, which is a decently good offensive type. And it is an attacker, so yeah, I can definitely take good advantage of that. I like Crunch, so I'm gonna go Black Glosses. I could also go Amaquin. There's a good reason to go Amaquin a bit, anyway. Like, Archon on its own, 112 attack and 70 speed. It's not bad for an attack, although yeah, it is pretty frail. And yeah, it has 74 special attack too, despite being a physical attacker, so yeah. Let's have a closer look. So yeah. Anyway, let's look at its move pool now. So, you may notice I've been skipping the ability. Well, we'll go into that a bit. Start to Pluck, Patient Power, Agility, and Quick Guard. Oh yeah, the ability's right there. We'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah, this is some pretty decent style moves, and it only gets better from that because the next move it learns, it's gonna be its main form of flying step. Acrobatics. you need to have no hold iron, but it becomes a 110 power flying type move, and with Arc it's really good attack when it evolves. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Then it gets Dragon Breath, it gets Crunch at 35, and then after that it evolves into Archeops. 37's a little late for this evolution, but yeah, it's well worth it in my opinion. So yeah, what do we get at Archeops? Endeavor at 40, which is interesting considering one of its moves. U-turn at 44, it's Billy, I should be saying. U-turn at 45. Letting that bit level, it's pretty rad. The only problem is I don't know if we have enough space to fit that move, but I guess we'll see. Rock Slide at 51. You might already have Rock Slide via TM before that point. Then Dragon Claw at 56, and Thrash is his last move. TM-wise, it's got it pretty good too. We're talking Dragon Claw again, Earthquake, Rock Tomb, Aerial Ace, Acrobatics again, even Focus Blast, Shadow Claw, Stone Edge, Bulldoze. A lot of decent moves. Again, what I like to do, what I'm probably going to be doing is going with, Rock and Flying Stab, and then a ground type move, and then we got the coverage. And then another good thing about Archeops is that despite Archeops being the best Pokemon, its evolution can actually fly. So that's just how this is a Pokemon going to be using to travel the region basically. Ekmos, you're not getting these because Archon is very rarely a female. It's only like a 12.5. So unfortunately that's the case because there's some pretty interesting ones like Dragon Pulse, Head Smash, Earth Power, and even Default. And we'll go into the stats. So Archeops has pretty amazing stats. It has 140 attack, 110 speed, 112 special attack, and then its bulk is pretty bad. Same by HP, 65 defense. So, what's the catch? Because that thing has some pretty high base stat total, it has some pretty good moves, and then a decent rock flying type for offense. Well, that's of course the ability. Defeat us. Lowest stats when HP becomes half or less. And what it means by that is its special attack and attack is halved when its hit points are below 50% of maximum. So yeah, that sounds terrible, and it kind of is. The good thing though is that compared to Truant and Slow Start, it's much easier to work around. Because the idea is that Archeops being so strong, it may just flat out destroy the enemy in front of it before it even needs to worry about its HP. So yeah, but in cases where that's not the case, it has a U-turn to get out of there. It has Endeavor, so it can still do some damage about someone HP. And of course, it's Irons too. It likes Acrobatics, so of course. So a Citrus Berry could let too. Maybe that's something we'll consider later on. But to be honest, what Archeops is probably going to be doing is not even held item. Because with Acrobatics being so strong as it is, it probably doesn't even need one. So yeah. So I think that's going to be the idea. But a Citrus Berry could also be considered because it will heal it out of the fetus range, and it'll also consume the hell time, putting Acrobatics back to full power. But that's the thing. Do I really want to do that? Because Acrobatics is so strong that I kind of want to maybe make use of it. And it's full power all the time. But there's another way to do that though, and it's way better, and that's the Flying Gem. Too bad though, Flying Gems are pretty hard to farm. You get lucky with Dust Clouds. But a Flying Gem Acrobatics from 140 attack is very painful indeed. So if we are able to use it, maybe for some important battles, maybe I'll show off how cool it is. But anyway, that's really all I gotta say. So Archeops a male of a C, so that's what you need for nicknames. So now we'll see how it goes. Once it gets level 28 though, we actually don't want the EV lights, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, let's talk about the Elder Fossil. A Pokemon that I'm not the biggest fan of, even though it's actually not that bad. I don't know why I'm not the biggest fan of it, it's just that, I don't know. I think it has something to do with its stat distribution. And that is, of course, Tirtouga. That's from the cover fossil. So Tirtouga is a water rock type Pokemon. It actually has good abilities, so and the main one is Steady, although Solrock is not bad either. Because again, guess what, this one has Shell Smash. And that's what we're going to be using to stay with. The Solrock isn't bad either. It reduces the damage of super effective moves, and it does have a good defense stat. Problem is its special defense is pretty bad, so even if you do get hit on like a special ground type move or a special flying type move or something like that, it's still going to probably dent you, and a special grass type move is still probably knocking you out. So even with Solrock, that's kind of like why I like Steady. It's a nice safety net, and also means that you can set up a Shell Smash, which we'll get into. Anybody Swissum, which is also good with Shell Smash because it's a little slow. But anyway, Tirtouga starts off not too bad. It has Aqua Jet, Ancient Power, Crunch, and Wide Guard. Crunch is actually kind of cool as a style move. Aqua Jet is good for priority and might actually be a move to keeping with its Shell Smash moveset. But anyway, it gets Brine at 28, not a bad move. It does more damage if the opponent's under half HP. It gets Smacked Down at 31. You can also use Rock Tomb before then if you want. Curse at 35, and then it evolves into Caracosta. But if you want Shell Smash though, wait one more level and you'll get it. So yeah, that's a decent option. If you don't do that, Caracosta until level 40, I believe. But anyway, so yeah, after Shell Smash, that amazing boosting move, you get Aqua Tail, you get Rock Slide, you get Rain Dance, which would be nice for the system, and finally Hydro Pump. Not bad move actually, but yeah, you might be using Surf for this thing though, considering it is your water type. After that, TMs is not too bad. He gets Ice Beam, which is good. A good advantage of Side Protect, which doesn't learn that move. Earthquake as well, Focus Blast, Stone Edge, Bulldoze, and yeah, of course Surf and Waterfall as Water Step. And for Air Grenades, again, you're not getting these, but I guess Body Slam is cool, Knockoff is cool, they are not much there. And finally, look at the stats. So yeah, this is kind of why I'm a little bit irksome on Caracosta. It's definitely not terrible, that's the thing. These stats are actually good. It has 108 attack, 133 defense. On the physical side, yeah, it's really good. The social side is definitely a bit more lacking though, only 83 special attack. Which, to be honest, when compared to other war types in this region, that's not even bad. Like, sure, it's not as good as like Samura or Simipour, but that's still pretty good. Compares quite well to potential other war types. So yeah, it still hurts at the surface, especially because, of course, it has Shell Smash. Then it has 65 special defense, 74 HP, and then 32 speed. 32 speed worries me a little bit, because, yeah, again, you double your speed, so yeah, you probably are, like, you know, you're probably going to be outspeeding most enemies, but still, it kind of worries me a little bit, but yeah, Shell Smash is, well, Shell Smash. So yeah, it probably will still outspeed a lot, it's just that, yeah, I'm not so sure what it doesn't outspeed, but I guess it depends on the nature and how high level it is. But yeah, again, this is actually a good Pokemon. I don't know why I don't like it as much as I should. I don't know, maybe it is the lowest special attack or something. It does kind of feel geared towards a full physical move pool with like Waterfall, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. So maybe that's why. But of course, Shell Smash boosting special attack, it can definitely be mixed. So there's that. And again, something I mentioned is, yeah, Aqua Jet. Pretty good to the Shell Smash move pool, because yeah, if you're worried you're getting outspeed, you can go for that, and it's good attack stat, yeah. It might knock out the opponent with that nice priority Aqua Jet. So yeah. Again, it has a lot going for it, but to be honest, I kind of like Archeops more. Maybe because Archeops is a Pokemon that can use Fly, and it's one of the better options in my opinion. That might be another reason. But yeah. Still though, it's very solid Water type, and yeah, definitely worth considering. Just be careful of those Grass type Pokemon, there's 4 times weakness, and some of it's are weakness too. Water Rock is kinda alright defensively, but yeah, it definitely feels a bit better offensively, so yeah. Anyway, that'll be that. So yeah, next time, yeah, we might actually stay around Nacrene. There's some things I forgot to do in Nacrene. I wanted to check what items I could find with the Dazzle Machine, so yeah, I guess we'll do that. We can also backtrack even further with the Dazzle Machine too, and also maybe start using Strength, but I'm probably going to go catch that level to do that, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, like I said, next time, yeah, we're going to be taking a look around. We're gonna be taking a look around Nacrene with the Dazzle Machine, and yeah, we're probably gonna be using Archeops a little bit too, or Archon, sorry. Still a little while till we get Archeops, so yeah. I guess see how well they do in battle, and yeah, maybe we'll also use the X3 share a bit too. I guess we'll see. It'll make sense of what the next gym is, but anyway. So yeah, look forward to all that, and I'll see you guys again for that.